everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna make something that everybody loves. Who doesn't love French fries? So we're gonna start with some basic russet potatoes. It's not a whole lot of ingredients for this. Super easy, super inexpensive, and it makes a lot of fries for not a lot of money. So if you've got the time to do this, highly recommend. So we started out with 6 smaller sized russet potatoes, and believe it or not, that makes a lot of fries. As you can see, I've gone ahead and I've cut them up into the size that I preferred. Of course, they're not uniform, they don't need to be. So we're gonna go ahead and soak these in a mixture of water and sugar. This is just a bowl of like 4 cups of water to a 1/2 cup sugar, and I stirred this to dissolve the sugar. And we're gonna let our potatoes soak in this for about 30 to 60 minutes. It does make a difference. So we'll go ahead with that, get these soaking, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I do have my oil heating on the stove. I'm using peanut oil. You can use whatever oil that you have on hand that's good for deep frying, such as vegetable canola, Crisco. I prefer the peanut oil, especially for homemade French fries. So we're gonna let that heat up to about 375 while our potatoes are almost done soaking in the sugar water mixture. So once I'm ready to pull those out of the sugar water, it's pretty important to dry them off as much as possible. So I just gather a couple of dish towels and I try to pat them dry as much as possible. Then we'll go ahead and just toss them lightly in a little bit of this cornstarch. And what this does is just make a crispier French fry when we go ahead, or when we go to put it in the oil to fry them. So short step, but it makes a big difference. So don't skip that one. So I find it easier just to pull them out by hand and try to spread them out as thinly as possible. One layer will help to dry them. And the reason for the drying is when you go to deep fry it, if they're still a little bit wet, they won't get as crispy. And I don't know anybody that likes soggy French fries. I'm not sure what it is about the sugar water, but it does make a huge difference. I've tried it, by skipping that step. And to me, it just gives them a better taste when they soak in the sugar water mixture. Yeah, so just do your best on drying them off. Just don't want them to be dripping wet or anything like that. And again, with 6 small potatoes, which I don't even think it was 2 pounds of potatoes really, this makes a lot of French fries. So those are looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and toss them in the cornstarch just lightly. And then you can just go ahead and pull them out and set them aside until they're ready to go into the oil. We'll go ahead and check the temperature of our oil. Looks like we are gonna be there shortly. And then I did go ahead and I put a little cooling rack here to put the fries on after I take them out of the oil and let them drain a little bit. About there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop some in, a little bit at a time. Don't want to overfill your pan or they will not cook as well and they'll stick together. So just a little spoonful, and I'm not using a pan, a large pan. I'm just using a normal sized saucepan. We'll let them go until they're golden brown, and then we'll pull them out to cool. It is that easy. As you can see, they look amazing. They've been salted. Oh, they smell great. You know what they smell like? And I'm hoping they taste like Five Guys. Very good. Easy way to make French fries with just staples that you probably already have on hand. Super easy, super yummy. Definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.